Hello, children, and welcome to Lesson 18 of Draw and Paint for Life. We're looking at colored pencils this week, which are truly, aren't they just so beautiful? One of my favorite mediums. The ones that you have in the classroom don't have color on the outside, but they've got a lot of color on the inside. And, oh my gosh, just looking at these, though, makes me happy. So let's look quickly at the color of the week, which is right in the middle of the paint box, which is so cool because it's this cadmium red right here, and it's such a rich color. Just have a look at it, pulling it across the paper. I feel like I need to clean my brush a little bit to maybe get a cleaner pull on the pigment. And wow, there's something about red that just absolutely wakes me up. So just some really lovely marks on the page. And then coming over here to our colored pencils, let's look at what we can do with colored pencils. Now we can make lines like right through, right? Do you see that? Let's just pull that up. I mean, that's just in the simplicity of that. Can you see the pencil marks that go across and they just pull the paint out slightly? It's really, truly beautiful. You can go the other way too. Oh, I love that. Colored pencils in and of themselves, I love combining colored pencils and watercolor because you can layer on top of it as the paint dries. You can also work into wet paint and do some really beautiful and lovely things with colored pencil and watercolor. That's my favorite thing. I love to paint with watercolor and then layer colored pencil on top. However, let's just say, for instance, that you're doing something. I always like to go to a cupcake because they're simple and they're round. So we've got like a nice little cup shape here. Can you see that okay? Okay. So say, for instance, if we were going to layer here, you can really press down to the point of breaking the lead, yes, here, and make a nice thick line should you desire to do so. Okay. And as it wraps like that. Okay, and what's cool about colored pencil, say for instance we're laying in some color here, and then we can layer a different color right into the pigment of the pencil. And you can bring it this way. And then layer on top. And you can create all kinds of designs. It's kind of nice to make your lines circular just to kind of pull the shape through space. And then even just, right on top. Really beautiful. The sound of the pencil is quite lovely, and I find it to be very meditative. So, and then I'm going to put some this yellow on top of the green, and I wonder if you can see this. You can see the color underneath as well as the color on top. See that well. So okay, and then in terms of mark making with the pencils, there's lines, right? Just letting it flick across. There's cross hatching. There's stippling, which is just basically hitting the pencil on the paper. Those are some really tiny marks, and they're actually really beautiful. I like making dots. Making curves. And what's really fun about colored pencils too is you can just let the pencil kind of skip across the paper. This is kind of fun. Just making that end pink, and then the pink is carried back through here. So discover your own balance with them. My mind feels so much more relaxed just having done that. So children, thank you for making art. I'm so happy that you're here. See you soon. Bye-bye.